Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I am talking about Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, Season number 1, Episode number 11, Everything But the Rain. In this episode here we get more of a backstory on Ichigo and his family, on how his mother met how his father met his mother. Also you guys see a little bit of how Ishin I'm not sure to see the name, but how he was as a captain of the tenth squad, and how he treated his subordinates, and how he commanded them. Also got to see him a little bit of action, what kind of power he can do. Now you didn't see him go full all out, but we got to see him in action and what he's capable of doing. You also got to see the connection between Ichigo's mom had to Uryu's dad, and how he wanted to marry Ichigo's mom at one point, which is kind of very, very interesting as well too. And we gotta see some a cool little fight scene. The fight scene in here, the animation always in the show has always been fantastic, so that's always a plus here. But the interesting about this though, I also gotta see how Aizen had been pretty much, when he said he'd been watching, he had his eye on Ichigo since the day he was born. He was aware of him since the day he was born. You got to see a little bit of that as well too, and how he was working on this experiment on trying to build trying to make him a powerful Shinigami with the power of a hollow as well too, combined together. How he's working on this thing for quite a long time. And also we got to see that the hollow that kind of got Ichigo and Ichigo's dad in their mind to meet in the first place. And even more interesting about that, the hollow that the form took was the same form that Ichigo took later on. So which is also very interesting. Now, how did Ichigo take on that form? Why does he look like that? Does someone that hollow get inside of his father and pass it on to his son? Is something else altogether? Like what caused that to happen? Is it just a coincidence that he kind of looks just like that hollow? Is he some kind of descendant of him as well too? I don't know, because Ichigo's bloodline is so interesting, because he's not only a Shinigami, he's also a Quincy, and he also has that hollow. It's also a little bit of a hollow as well as well too. He's the most different and most unique character in the show, because he's not just all one thing. And yes, he did get rejected from the social society and in the upper highest level, saying he's not really a Shinigami, and that's kind of, in a way, is kind of true. He's so much more than that. But seeing him come back home, being forced to come back home, and then at the same time not going to his father, but going to his boss's place to try to recuperate, which is very interesting though, because he like because the thing is though, Ichigo has this thing of blaming himself, and had this thing of shame that he takes on for himself as well too, which is very, it also holds him back a lot of times. And he could have just talked to his father and found out what was going on, and about his mother as well too, but he chose to run away, which is very interesting. But his father said, no, we ain't doing this. We're going to talk. But the thing is though, his father should have told him, I've said this plenty of times, his father should have told him this stuff a long time ago. Because the thing is though, you can tell, it shows in the show, he was aware of what Ichigo was doing all these times. He was aware when Kon was taking his place. He was aware of what was going on around him. He just didn't say nothing. Like, he feels like, Ichigo got this, he'll be fine. I just like, dude, your son is lost. He has no idea what's going on with him or what's happening with him. You could have helped him out so much. You could have started his imagine if he told his son and his daughters what was going on. And actually, because the thing is though, he has been training his son throughout his whole entire life. But at the same time, he was doing it secretly. Ichigo didn't know why his dad kept attacking him for no reason at all times when he was young. He didn't know. He just thought the father was crazy. He didn't know what was going on. But if he actually told him what was happening, and then expressed, I don't know why he can see spirits and what's going on with him, and who his mother was, and so on too. Matter of fact, it would help the relationship he has with Uryu as well too, because the thing is though, he's a Quincy, and then I'm part Quincy too, and that could have helped open up a whole lot more, the whole possibility of things. He could have even got some Quincy training as well. So in a way, he kind of held the son back, which is really messed up. But seeing his father in action and watching him going against this hollow, who was also part Shinigami as well too, was actually really interesting. I really did like the design of the hollow, how it looked as well too, how it looked. And also, it was very cute how he met his wife and Ichigo's future mom as well too. How she didn't like. Because the thing is, though, she thought because of what they were told about the Shinigami that he was automatically was going to attack her as soon as he found out she was a Quincy. But he was actually smiling at her and Quincy treated her nice. Like, "Oh, you're Quincy. That's pretty cool." And she says, "What?" And the way he responded to her and smiling back at her, she said, "Wow, this is not what I was taught. This is not what we taught in school. We were taught that y'all hate us and y'all want to kill us right off the spot. But you acting like it was like no big deal, and you actually kind of liked me for it. I wish it like blew her mind." Now, and the thing is, though, even though he accepted her, I'm trying to. Hopefully, they go into like how did he lose his powers, and also was he when he left the Soul Society, was he forced out, or he just chooses to leave? Like, he found the girl that he wanted to be with, and he would have to be a Quincy, and said, "Well, peace out," and just never came back. And people kept saying, "When are you going to come back? When are you going to come back?" Or was he forced to leave? That's a very interesting story, right, as well too. But overall, like I said, not really a lot of action happened in this episode. But there's a couple of some of that cool fight sequence that happened in the past, was showing Ichigo's father fighting that Hollow. But we get more information and more knowledge of who Ichigo actually is, because it's like how it's going to help him out in his journey to pretty much regain his powers again and become even stronger than he was before. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to happen. But overall, great episode. I really did enjoy it a whole lot. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Bleach, A Thousand Year Blood War. If you haven't watched it, so check it out for yourself. Hoping you watch it, you will enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Can I show my social media? You want to follow me there? I would say thank you. Also, to my stores where I sell different things, my shirts and socks and everything else and whatnot. This is my shirts right here. This is my Archangel Rabbit shirt right here. Bang, bang, and a boom. Many others as well. Check it out. See some stuff for yourself. So, like I always say, in my dreams of a life, I am the NinjaRabbit. Peace out, people.